contains up to 4 sides per cassette. Side 1, RC 44033, The Ferengi Rues of Acquisition, by Stephen Baer. Copyright 1995 by Paramount Pictures. Read by James D. Lotell. This book contains 84 pages on one side. If you would like to skip over any remaining announcements or introductory material, place your cassette player in fast forward until a beat is heard. Stop at that point to hear the beginning of the book. Library of Congress annotation. The guiding principles that have made the Ferengi the most successful, if unscrupulous, businessmen in the galaxy include such gems as greed is eternal, never place friendship above profit, once you have their money, you never give it back, and keep your lies consistent. 70 of these adages are authored by Quark, the profit-motivated Ferengi Barkey of Deep Space Nine. A Star Trek Deep Space Nine treatise, 1995. From the book jacket. Want to increase your profits? Sure, we all do. The Ferengi are greedy, avaricious, ruthless, cowardly, and completely unscrupulous. The ultimate role models for today's business people and anyone out to make a profit. They are also the breakout stars of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. For centuries, the famous Ferengi Rules of Acquisition have been the guiding principles of the galaxy's most successful entrepreneurs. Now, the power and the wisdom of these rules are available to everyone. Number 1, once you have their money, never give it back. Number 21, never place friendship before profit. These rules and dozens more have taken many successful Ferengi to new frontiers of profit. Now, it's your turn. About the author. Mr. Baer was born in the Bronx, New York. His first brush with success came when he spent 6 years in search of the elusive Kafiristan Mook, a journey that was written up in numerous medical and psychiatric magazines, as well as in Mr. Baer's best-selling autobiographical novel, Look Behind That Tree. Mr. Baer then traveled to Los Angeles, where he worked as writer-producer on such series as Fame, Once a Hero, The Bronx Zoo, Star Trek The Next Generation, and Star Trek Deep Space Nine. However, Mr. Baer's proudest moment in show business came when he was chosen to collaborate with Samuel Beckett on a Broadway musical of the film Rocky, a project tragically cut short by Mr. Beckett's untimely death. Mr. Baer currently resides in Paris. About Quark. Barkeep, entrepreneur, confederate of prophets, slayer of Klingons, personal friend of Grand Nagus Zek, and all-around sexual icon. What can one say about Quark that he has already said himself? On a personal note, he would like to extend an open invitation to all his fans to drop by his bar the next time they visit Deep Space Nine. He'd be proud to let them buy him a drink. Acknowledgements. Stephen Baer would like to thank the following people for their help with both the Rules of Acquisition and this book: Rick Berman, Michael Phillip, Peter Allen Fields, James Crocker, Ronald B. Moore, Renee Echeverria, Evan Carlos Summers, David S. Cohen, and Martin A. Weiner, Sherry Lynn Baer, Michael and Denise Okuda, Robin Slocum, Neil Crawford, Luita Fatio, Bob Gillen, John Ordover, Rick Schultz, and especially Robert Hewitt Wolf, who knows these rules as well as I do, and my wife Laura Baer, who kept telling me, write the book, write the book. Quark would like to thank Armin Shimmerman for reasons of a personal nature. A few words from Quark. Congratulations, I'm proud of you. You made a wise purchase. The book you hold in your hands represents the sum total of Ferengi business wisdom. All right, maybe not the sum total. I suppose if you want to be technical, what you're holding in your hands represents approximately 1/4 of the sum total of Ferengi business wisdom. If you're wondering how I reached that figure, it's really quite simple. You see, there are 285 rules of acquisition. This book contains 70, or about 1/4 of the total rules. But believe me when I tell you, 1/4 of the sum total of Ferengi business wisdom is still a lot of wisdom. I doubt you morons could handle much more. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Just what are the Ferengi rules of acquisition? Good question. So for those of you who bought this book on the strength of the cover alone, and yes, that is your humble author standing there, have you ever seen such a devastating smile, such Ferengi lobes? I'd be happy to explain. The rules of acquisition consist of 285 guiding principles that form the basis of Ferengi business philosophy. A philosophy that has enabled the Ferengi people to become the most successful entrepreneurs in the galaxy. Think about it. Don't you want to increase your earning potential? Don't you want to make bigger, more lucrative business deals? Don't you want to double, triple, maybe even quadruple your profits? I know I do. And you do too. Well then, this book is for you. Now, about these rules. Hold on. You. That's right, you. The one standing hunched over in that bookstore aisle reading this book. Stop. You heard me. I know what you're up to. You think you can read this entire book straight through, right there in that bookstore, then return to the shelves and walk away having learned all its secrets without compensating its author. Well, I've got news for you, my friend. That's not how it works. Now, before you read another sentence, I want you to close this book, carry it over to the salesperson, and pay for it. And while you're at it, buy some copies for your friends, and your family, and any business colleagues you may have. Believe me, they need to own this book just as much as you do. So go ahead, buy a lot of copies. They'll thank you for it, and so will I. Now, don't let the slender size of this volume fool you. The Ferengi Rules of Acquisition is definitely not a book that can be read once and then tossed aside. Not if you truly want to profit from its lessons. No, the rules are meant to be studied, weighed, evaluated, contemplated, mulled over, and reflected on, until each word has been absorbed into your memory. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that the Ferengi Rules of Acquisition is the only book you need to own. is able to memorize all 285 rules, and you only have to memorize 70. So the point is, if you want the rules to work for you, you have to work on the rules. I know what you're thinking. Is it worth it? Will memorizing 70 rules of acquisition really make a difference in your life? Boy, you humans ask some pretty stupid questions. Of course it will make a difference. Aren't you tired of watching someone else make all the profit? Don't you wish you lived in a big house, had expensive possessions, went on fun-filled vacations? Of course you do. We all do. Well, here's your chance. Look, don't be shy. Why don't you say what's really on your mind? After all, we're friends, aren't we? All right, I'll say it for you. So far, Quark's made a lot of promises. How do I know I can trust him? In other words, you want to guarantee that the Ferengi Rules of Acquisition will do everything I've said they will. Make you wealthier, make you smarter, make you more appealing. Don't worry, I'm not offended. It only makes me realize how desperately you need to learn these rules. You want a guarantee? You need a guarantee? First, turn to rule number 19. Go ahead, I'll wait. There. Does that answer your question? Well, guarantee or no guarantee, the only thing you have to ask yourself is, what do you have to lose? If the answer is nothing, and what other answer is there? And you've got some reading to do. But before I send you off to get the most important education of your life, there's one last thing you should know. Ever since I decided to compile this book, my brother Rom has wondered why. Why am I doing it? Why am I willing to share the secrets of Ferengi success with a bunch of undeserving humans? Is it just to earn some extra profit? Is it to promote a better understanding between humans and Ferengi? Or is it to show an inferior race just how superior we Ferengi are? The answer is none of the above. The reason this book exists is because I have a dream. A dream of a brighter future that I firmly believe will change my life forever. A dream that will bring me greater profit than I've ever imagined. A dream that I am determined to turn into the greatest single business deal of my career. And that dream can be summed up in 7 little words. Quark's Ferengi Rules of Acquisition, the movie. Number 1. Once you have their money, you never give it back. Number 3. Never pay more for an acquisition than you have to. Number 6. Never allow family to stand in the way of opportunity. Number 7. Keep your ears open. Number 8. Small print leads to large risk. Number 9. Opportunity plus instinct equals profit. Number 10. Greed is eternal. Number 13. Anything worth doing is worth doing for money. Number 16. A deal is a deal until a better one comes along. Number 18. A Ferengi without profit is no Ferengi at all. Number 19. Satisfaction is not guaranteed. Number 21. Never place friendship above profit. Number 22. A wise man can hear profit in the wind. Number 27. There's nothing more dangerous than an honest businessman. Number 31. Never make fun of a Ferengi's mother. Insult something he cares about instead. Number 33. It never hurts to suck up to the boss. Number 34. Peace is good for business. Number 35. War is good for business. Number 40. She can touch your lobes, but never your retinum. Number 41. Profit is its own reward. Number 44. Never confuse wisdom with luck. Number 47. Don't trust a man wearing a better suit than your own. Number 48. The bigger the smile, the sharper the knife. Number 52. Never ask when you can take. Number 57. Good customers are as rare as latinum. Treasure them. Number 58. There is no substitute for success. Number 59. Free advice is seldom cheap. Number 60. Keep your lies consistent. Number 62. The riskier the road, the greater the profit. Number 65. Win or lose, there's always Hyperion beetle snuff. Number 75. Home is where the heart is, but the stars are made of latinum. Number 76. Every once in a while declare peace. It confuses the hell out of your enemies. Number 79. Beware of the Vulcan greed for knowledge. Number 82. The flimsier the product, the higher the price. Number 85. Never let the competition know what you're thinking. Number 89. Ask not what your profits can do for you, but what you can do for your profits. Number 94. Females and finances don't mix. Number 97. Enough is never enough. Number 99. Trust is the biggest liability of all. Number 102. Nature decays, but platinum lasts forever. Number 104. Faith moves mountains of inventory. Number 106. There is no honor in poverty. Number 109. Dignity and an empty sack is worth the sack. Number 111. Treat people in your debt like family. Exploit them. Number 112. Never have sex with the boss's sister. Number 113. Always have sex with the boss. Number 117. You can't free a fish from water. Number 121. Everything is for sale, even friendship. Number 123. Even a blind man can recognize the glow of latinum. Number 139. Wives serve, brothers inherit. Number 131. Only fools pay retail. Number 134. There's nothing wrong with charity, as long as it winds up in your pocket. Number 162. Even in the worst of times, someone turns a profit. Number 177. Know your enemies, but do business with them always. Number 181. Not even dishonesty can tarnish the shine of profit. Number 189. Let others keep their reputation, you keep their money. Number 192. Never cheat a Klingon, unless you're sure you can get away with it. Number 194. It's always good business to know about new customers before they walk in your door. Number 202. The justification for profit is profit. Number 214. Never begin 42.